How many liberals does it take to change a light bulb? None. They prefer to be in the dark, and they kind of are in the dark anyway. Brian Mulroney, he's a little bit in the dark, that guy. He's a former Prime Minister of Canada. He was under the Conservative banner, and he wouldn't pass any Conservative test, but in any event, he's now about to become the chairman of the media and telecom company Quebecor, in a show of stability for the company because, you know, ever since the launch of the major shareholder's political career, and he's a separatist, and imagine Mulroney has been on that board with the separatists for so long. I mean, I would like to look into the books, the Canadian government books, to see whether or not the Canadian government has funded all of the companies owned by the separatist person. I don't even have to look to kind of know that answer, because of course they have, because your best friend and one of the guys that sits on the board with you, he's the Prime Minister, and they all just kind of sit down and write checks whenever you tell them to. He's been vice chair for some time, and now, you know what, they're all treasonous anyway. Blah, kind of makes you crazy. I mean, this is the same guy that took cash in a bag, and the existing or current Prime Minister of Canada. Have you ever done anything about it? I don't think so. Here, you can maybe do something about this, Prime Minister Harper, and Okami also. They have recently found $1 trillion motherlode of lithium and gold in Afghanistan. Time to send the troops back, I think, and pick all that stuff up. Can you imagine? That's a lot of dough. These guys, they can buy guns and grenades and blow people up forever with that kind of money. I mean, huge veins of iron, copper, gold, cobalt, and also industrial metals like lithium too. I mean, everything is there, and apparently it's all proven, and it's there. They're just waiting for somebody to start taking it out of the ground, and then people will come and start shooting people so they can have it. It's gonna be a mess, just saying. San Francisco, that's back to the US of A. There's someone there who's hiding cash everywhere, and he's leaving little notes around and saying, come and get it, and then he must be flush with cash, and maybe he won't be for long, but he's anonymous, and people are just rushing everywhere. It's like a little game to find the money, and finding the money they are. There's $100 bills taped behind stop signs, bulldozers, fire hydrants, and dumpsters, and so on. 190,000 people so far have been following this on Twitter accounts, and the donor he says, I'm just not going to tell anybody who I am, but he's acting like an elected Democrat or someone who wants to get elected, I guess, spending other people's money. Maybe, I don't know, but it sounds like a fun thing. IKEA, they're a big retailer, and I watched their commercial the other night, and I wondered, what are you guys doing? I mean, to sell furniture, in one ad, they had a same-sex couple hugging, they had a mixed-blood couple hugging, they had one white person, they had a whole bunch of Asian people in all kinds of colors and things, and, you know, it's like the United Nations in 60 seconds, right? And I thought, what does all this mean? They're selling to gay people. Are you trying to get everybody into one thing? Is this political? Is it good business? Is it marketing? Is it conspiracy? I mean, what is that? I don't know, and I don't know that I care so much, but it gave me cause for pause, or pause for cause, and you know, Google, they have a car now. No steering wheels, no brakes, look, no hands, and it's the prototype that's out, and it's pretty neat. It's only got a stop and a go button. Now look at the picture on this little baby, and better yet, look at the other picture. That's a little scooter. I ride that. It's a 50cc scooter. You don't need a license other than a car driver's license. I fill it up with $5 or $6, and I zip around town. You try to drive one of those in downtown LA and see how y'all do. Oh, it's a little bit tough, but anyway, it's kind of fun. Rainy days, that doesn't happen often. Then I go back to my car. There you go. That's the story for the day. I'll come back tomorrow. We're going to have more stories for you from the right, and because you know what? Politically right is right and left is wrong. See ya.